Hey brother! Guys, as you can see, I am not on set today. I'm actually at my house. That is because about 1 month ago, my two twin sons, Nick and Nate, were born. Nick and Nate have spent the first month of their life in the NICU, but today, one of them was finally allowed to come home. And if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you'll remember that when my first son, Luke, came home, it sort of threw our video schedule into disarray, and alas, here we are again. So, just like last time, instead of uploading a regular video today, I'm going to share with you a video from my personal vlog telling the story of how Nick and Nate were born. It is a really emotional ride for me, and I hope you enjoy it. February 23rd, 2020. One of the most amazing and magical and crazy days of my life. The day our twin boys, Nicholas Martin Carlin and Nathan John Carlin, were born. It is 1:30 a.m. February 23rd, and Beth's water just broke.
The water just broke. I was just sleeping, just laying there. Broke out of nowhere. And last night I literally told Jonathan, I'm like, I'm pretty sure tomorrow, which would be today now, is the day my water broke with Luke. Because it was like 2 days before 33 weeks. And here we are again. But the good news is I have a hospital bag packed this time. We know what happened. Some of Jonathan's first words were, I'm gonna go turn on the coffee. It's like, what time is it? It's like, it's like 1 in the morning. You want coffee? It's like, we may never sleep again. Well, that's probably a good point.
Of course, last time, she'd been having contractions for a week, so we had some indication something might be coming. To this point, otherwise, very normal. Obviously, we're freaking out a little. We have called Beth's parents. They're gonna come watch Luke, and we're going to the hospital. What's the update?
We're just waiting in triage, and I guess we'll see what the update is.
But we made it to the hospital.
True. That's a plus.
So we're all checked in, moving the car and getting the stuff. I guess our first goal, it sounds like, is to make it another 48 hours. They're gonna give Beth a steroid shot, which is to help the baby's lungs develop. This is really common for premature births. We did the same thing with Luke. So that's our first goal. Beth has had some contractions so far, and they were coming real quick there for a second, but now it's been about an hour with nothing, so that's good. I guess we're just gonna be here for, a couple days anyway. But it's really hard to tell. It feels like labor could just really intensify, and it could happen at any moment. Okay, update. It is happening today. We have scheduled C-section. Beth's been having contractions for the past 2-3 hours. We'd probably be already in there, except we had a bacon, egg, and cheese, and they're just sort of waiting for that to not be a threat to the anesthesia. So that's where we're at. Beth has been a total hero and champion and crushing these contractions. How you doing?
Okay. I've been better, that's for sure. They just gave me some pain medicine though, and that is making me feel a lot more relaxed, so that's good, because I'm kind of panicky, but kind of just glad it's just happening though. I'm glad I don't have to sit here for 9 days dreading it. I mean, I wish they had stayed in longer, but you know, it's happening and I'm kind of just ready for it to be over.
Okay, they just rolled Beth back into the OR, and I guess they're prepping her, numbing her up for a C-section, and then I'll go in and I'll be there with her while it's happening. But, oh man, God, I woke up at 1:30 this morning. Last time we were here for 9 days before Luke was born, so I didn't think the babies were coming later today, and now I wasn't expecting the water to break at all, so now I'm just minutes away from meeting our sons. It's been an extremely emotional morning. I've had many ups and downs. Beth has been amazing. She's been so brave, and I'm so proud of her. And I just keep thinking about last night and Luke, and we were all just hanging out, blowing bubbles and playing Hot Wheels, and I had no idea that was like the last night. And so happy, and just so many things.
Okay. I can't feel anything from like my chest down, so that's an improvement to painful contractions. But I can't stop shaking either.
Okay, you're doing great.
I'm just ready for it to be all over. Feel very real right now, but sounds like they're doing pretty well.
All right, check it out. We got some more liquid gold. Once again, they told Beth she had some of the best looking colostrum ever, which is just the breast milk you get like within the first hour of having babies. Oh my gosh, today has been just one heck of a week, if you know what I mean. I had never experienced such an insane whirlwind. Like, I was just immediately only had like 2 hours of sleep going into the day, and then no matter how you slice it, it was going to be super emotional. So my emotions are just like paper thin. I've cried like 5 times today for just who knows why. I think I talked about this before, just like that time like where it's just me and Beth and Luke coming to an end. And that just keeps cropping up in my mind. Like, I feel like I feel myself feeling like so just worried about Luke, and just being really concerned that, he feels just like, continues to feel like, safe and loved and, accepting of like the twins and stuff. Like, we've been through almost this exact same thing before, like going to the NICU, the preterm labor, all that, with this is just a bunch of differences this time. Like, mainly, obviously, we're having 2 kids. The babies came on the day we went to the hospital rather than 9 days later. And the biggest difference, I think, is that this time we also have another child to watch at the same time, which just changes everything. Because it's not like having kids lets you put a pause on being a parent to the other kid. That's not how it works. That's, you still have to be. That's why I'm here right now. You would think I would be at the hospital with Beth and the twins, but I gotta be here for Luke, which is also where I really want to be. Now I feel like I'm just rambling I'm just trying to sort through all my feelings. It has been such a crazy day. That's all there is to it.
Okay, this is Nathan John Carlin. He is a day old now, and I'm getting to hold him for the first time. He was pretty, he was making some noises earlier, but since we got all cuddled up, he seems like he's very cozy. He's got his little CPAP machine, which is just to remind him to breathe, basically, they said. But he's doing pretty well, so. Nate this morning, and now I'm getting to hold Nick for the first time. He was pretty fussy at first, but we seem to have gotten comfy finally, so doing some skin to skin, and they're both doing really well for 32-week babies. Sounds like everything's progressing normally, so thankfully, yeah, I'm doing good.
Okay, so for the past couple of days, Luke has had a fever, meaning that we've been trapped in the house, which has been a bummer. But today, Luke woke up feeling much better, so we're going on an adventure, which is to say, we are going to go buy Mommy a gift because she just delivered twins, and I feel like that deserves something. When Luke was born, I got Beth a silver bracelet that had his birthstones on it, which is citrine for November, which are yellow. So I'm gonna try and get the exact same bracelet, but with amethyst stones, because that's the February birthstone. And then she'll have a matching set of purple and yellow, which work out because those are the colors of her alma mater, James Madison. So, works out in a lot of ways.
Luke, what do you think's in here?
Luke came out with me and picked it out.
Did you help pick it out?
That's right.
Goodness. Look at this pretty wrapping. Can you help me unwrap it? Ooh, it's a bracelet that matches the one Mommy has for Luke. Oh, you like it? Can you try it on? It's so pretty. Aw, what's the stone in this one?
Amethyst.
Aww.
Nate is under the blue light. That's the Billy light to get his Billy ribbon up. I think I'm saying that right. Luke was under that too for a couple days, so I like the way it has a little spotlight on him.
Here you go, Jonathan. First diaper.
Yay! Our first diaper campaign.
Oh, big yawn.
Big yawn.
Well, it is Wednesday, and I am getting discharged. So, I'm busting out of the hospital. It's gonna be great. Feeling pretty good, honestly. Way better than last time with Luke, so that is just a huge blessing. So, busting out of here.
Check it out. Just got into the office for the first time in a few days. Looks like Scott and Emily have left something for the twins here. Oh. It's an elephant and a giraffe, which combined, of course, make the terrifying giraffe-elent, known for its cunning and trickery. But separately, just adorable. Thanks, guys. Oh, all right, it is day 6 of twin life, and I have to tell you, they're not even home yet, and I'm already exhausted. I've been getting restful nights of sleep. I think it's just largely the planning. It's just how much like mental energy it takes during the day all of a sudden. Plus, even when you don't have the babies in the house, there's more activity in the middle of the night than you'd think, thanks to stuff like breast pumping and stuff. Beth is on pretty good schedule with it, but like you can't not do it because that's the baby's food. And they are doing really well, by the way. They're both off their CPAP machines, breathing room air, and I guess now we're just working on regulating their own body temperature. So at the moment it's just about getting them to the point where they can drink from a bottle so we can actually feed them rather than being fed like through a tube, and just hitting a few more milestones until they can come home.